Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Wednesday, and welcome back to Journey Through the Tarot. This week we begin our exploration of our first suit in the Minor Arcana, the Cup suit. Now, cups, in case you are not already familiar with tarot, cups deal with water, with emotion, with feminine receptive energies, and it's all going to be tied in with relationships and the feels, and generally how you view yourself as being connected to the rest of the world and how you flow through life and with other people. So that gives you a general sense of the feeling of this particular suit. Now for our first card. As always, we're of course using the Housewives Tarot by, Paul Keppel and Jude Buffum. You'd think I'd remember their names after all this time, but still. But here we are. We've got the Ace of Cups. Now, having issue. Okay, there. Finally found a way to make that a little bit more visible. As you can see, we've got a very old-fashioned looking goblet. It's being held by a very well manicured, very polite, demure hand. It is an empty glass, and that brings me to the question of what will it be filled with? Because the purpose of a glass is to be filled with something, as is the purpose of all vessels. And the colors that are used on this card, they also convey that sense of water, of fluids, with the softness of the blue. But this also conveys a sense of hope and possibility because you look, you see you have kind of that light yellowish background, the kind of warmish tone to the nail polish. Just everything about it is saying there are possibilities here. Now our booklet has this to say, cups, of course, again, emotions, relationship, love, that's what it's all about. And the key words for this particular card are new relationships, beginnings, and foundation. The description goes on to say, lift your cup high and make a toast. The Ace of Cups heralds a new relationship in your life. Have you found true love? A new bridge partner? Or is it just a new butcher that gives you the choice cuts of meat? Whoever that special someone is, a drink is in order to celebrate the beginning of something fabulous. Cheers. And that is a fun thing. Whenever you're excited and it's a celebration, a new beginning, lifting your glass, whether it's, a glass of grape juice, your favorite soda, or a really nice glass of wine. It's about toasting the moment, and that's the feeling that I do get from this card overall. Now, when this comes up in a reading, first possibility is that there are favorable things on the horizon. There are possibilities. There are choices. You have options. With the glass lifted up high, you're reaching the glass up to accept those energies, to allow them to pour in, then drink your fill and see what happens from there. So that's one possibility in a reading. The next is that someone new is coming into your life. They'll be filling your cup on the emotional level. And of course, this could be someone who comes into your life for romantic purposes or platonic friendship, renewed family relationship, or maybe someone who you hadn't seen in a long time and you're able to reclaim and reconnect and get that relationship back. It could even signal new professional relationships. Relationships are really core to the human experience. As important as it is to be independent and to be in charge of your own life, the reality is that only takes you so far. And then once you have taken ownership of yourself, then you're really ready to interact with others and to be, a good force in their lives and to allow them to be a good force in yours. That's when you can start having more a collaborative approach to life. But if you never get that, well, there's going to be an empty space, and that's just the way that it is. So when this comes up in a reading, it is an indication that someone's empty space is going to be filled, and hopefully it will be in a good way. The third possibility when this comes up in a reading is that it could signal a cause for celebration, that you're having a good beginning, a good start. Might be you began a new project and you're reaching out with others and you're getting a really good response. You're feeling optimistic about the future, that things are essentially going well and to continue pursuing this course. Those are just some general ideas about how we might relate to this particular card. And of course, as always, it's going to depend on where it pops up in a spread, how it's relating to other cards in the spread to get you a more nuanced reading. But this is a good place to begin. So, Very exciting. We are finally in the minor arcana. We're going to work our way through the suits. Next week, we will be looking at the Two of Cups, which is one of my favorite cards. So I hope you'll be back for that. But in the meantime, if you want to talk tarot or anything else having to do with paganism, witchcraft, divination, you're very welcome to visit me at Blackbird's Brew on Discord. There's a link to join in the description box below. Otherwise, please subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, like the video. I'll see you in the next one.